Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. So between episodes I've done a little bit of work on getting some soul sand. And that involves making tons of sand, which I'm doing now. Up here. So I've got 32 crushers. 16 are making gravel. 16 are making sand. This might not be the best idea, I've just realised. I set this up a while ago, but this thing doesn't seem quick enough. Interesting. I didn't put any upgrades in this. Right, speed. I need like a ton more speed upgrades. Stack upgrades as well. So, this should now use up all of those crushers that we just had a look at. And then behind there, I've got some of those, what are they called? Create crafts and additions, or whatever it's called. Is it called that? Yeah. So I've made a bunch of electric motors, and there's 5 of them back there, all set to the highest speed, all connected to power. Then we've got some encased fans. We got a bit of soul soil, which is on fire, making soul sand, which then turns these into... It should turn the sand into soul sand after a certain amount of time. Hopefully. I mean, that's the plan. That was the plan that I went with. We've got a modular router right here. I don't know what's going on with these. Are these even working? Let me... If I do that, yeah, you can see some of them are turning into soul sand. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. Now that's being picked up and they're being chucked in this chest right here. How do I get out of here? There we go. So that was down in the basement. That was my way of getting soul sand. Yeah, soul sand, because that's what we were dealing with. That's what we were dealing with in previous episode, was trying to get a ton of soul sand so we can make lots of nether stars. We got 13,000 nether stars, and it is going up quite quickly now, which is quite good. I also set up... I'll pop down to villagers and then run down this area. This thing, it doesn't seem to be... hopefully that can pick everything up. This is a modular router picking everything up. I'm not... Yeah, no, it looks like it is picking everything up, which is fine. That's getting us all the wither skeleton skulls that we need. There's 4 wither skeleton spawners right at the back there. And they're just being pushed into Mob Crusher. Mob Crusher's got the beheading and the luck and the sharpness. I suppose I could have done smite instead. Wow, yeah, this gives me lots of crap that I don't really want in my inventory, but that is fine. That's one thing I did. And then if we pop into the mining dimension, I did duplicate this over and over and over, and these are just being generated. So there's 12 here. I couldn't get 16 in the big row. And then we've got a couple of modular routers just feeding all of them. You can't feed directly into the wither killer, or the wither, whatever you call it, the wither thingy, wither builder, with the modular router. For some reason, it's just weird. Just didn't want to do it. So instead, I've got drawers, and they like pull from the drawers instead. But yeah, this is very laggy, and oh, I've been using a balloon as well. It's pretty cool. The balloon from Immersive, you can just place it down. It's like an angel block. It's pretty decent. I like it. And then this one here is just pulling from all of those and pushing into our ender chest. So yeah, that was a decent chunk of time that I spent on that. What are we going to do today? That is the question. Of course we're going to have a sleep because it's raining. I've just discovered that this thing is trying to make loads and loads of swords, but it shouldn't be doing that. I need to take that out. I set up a creative exporter into a trash can because we are getting a bunch of these swords from our Wither Skeleton farm. I might have to figure something else out for that. I might have to do a filter down on the farm, but for now we can just let our system fill up with stone swords. It's fine. We've got the stone swords. I'm going on to villagers. Down here, stone swords are being made for this. So what was happening is this was trying to make a stone sword, and then it would make one, and then it would get voided. So, yes, that's not the best idea. Anyway, that's kind of not sorted, but kind of sorted. That does mean that we have now got all of the, whatchamacallit, these things. Alloy. Yay, we've got all of them. Sweet. We need to awaken these ones. But we can at least tick that one off the list. This one here, I believe we need like 4 of these. That's what I'm guessing. There is a book for this, I think. We should probably look at that, but I'm going to do that later. This one still needs a lot of stuff. So, can I make this yet? Sanium coal. Should probably just program that in, right? Insanium coal. Thank you very much. Oh, flipping heck. They did do an update, so if I look at flux points. There you go. Flux points look normal again, which is pretty good. But not everything has been fixed, like the fact that I can't go up and down on my... I've reported that myself, actually. I reported it on the Discord, so it is fine. Insanium coal, what am I doing? There we go. There you go. That will make us insanium coal block. That is that bit done. We are missing... Oh, wrong one. This one. The miniature Twilight Forest portal, which, again, this is to do with Awaken, so maybe we do Awaken this episode. The Firite Ingot and the Rejuvenated Flesh, which I've looked it up online, and I still can't figure out how to get a flipping werewolf bloke to spawn. We get humanoid flesh, but I'm still not sure how this works. Now, I'm just guessing, because I couldn't really find anything online, but I'm guessing we could just go to one of our villages. We've got like a ton of villages that we've been to, right? Is that a lion? Flipping heck. Yeah, I'm guessing we could come here and we could look for a villager. I don't know what the villagers look like with the building for the evil craft villager, but sure we'll find one eventually. Rich soil. No one up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look round. Maybe we'll find one, and if we do, I'll be back when I find one. I just had a chat on the All the Mods Discord, and apparently lightning kind of works. Oh, there we go. These guys look like it, don't they? Can I kill them? I should probably not kill them. Let's get some yoinkers, and then we can take them away from this village. And then we will try killing these dudes. See if we get any of the humanoid flesh. I think that's the one we need. It doesn't really say in the book. Maybe we have to wait for it to be a full moon and then kill them and get the other... we give it a go with one at least, right? Let's just fly over here and then... Okay, he didn't give me any, so that's fine. We can... Ooh, it grabbed me. Hey, 2 of them. Nice. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to wait then. I'll go plonk these down in... probably near our house. Poop, go on. Yeah, there you go. I think the werewolf is like 3 tall. Maybe 4 tall. Or maybe we give it 1 more. There we go. And now I just have to watch out for a full moon. Which is pretty good. That'll get us the humanoid flesh or the other flesh. Might have been a lifesaver right there. So yeah, we need that for this. I think I've got some of this essence that we can do stuff with. Also, I figured out. Well, I didn't figure out. I saw it. This stuff here, the vengeance essence. We're getting a ton of that. Okay, maybe we're not getting a ton, but we had a few in the wither farm that we've got. So we can at least get 1 more of these and we can turn it into this stuff if I had enough blood on me. Villagers. Ooh, what about villagers? That's a point. Oh yeah, someone mentioned if you do it up, you don't actually look at them, then it gets like all of them. It's pretty good. How much blood did that give us? 25,000, that's pretty decent, isn't it? Cool, so now we should be able to run over here. And that is running. And time in the bottle it, because you always have to time in the bottle these things, otherwise they take flipping ages. There you go, there's the stuff that we needed. And I think now we can just, yeah, we just have to wait. It's not actually a full moon tonight, otherwise these dudes would have already transformed, but they haven't. What are we going to do instead? I think we should just try and maybe set up this awakened thingy. So, how do I do that again? I need 1 of these. Oh, hello. Have I not got any of that stuff? Right, there you go. That's all the stuff I need, I believe. I guess when we place this down, we'll be able to see what we need from this. So, maybe we do that over here somewhere. Oh, nice. Yeah. I was right. You only need 4 of each. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. Now, these things, I'm guessing you put the essence in. Can I just put, like, anything? No, but you can put anything in these. Nice. This is the book, by the way. Origins of Darkness. I had a ton of those already. What can I use these for? Oh, no, no. Okay. That's going to take a while for us to load that. Okay, good. Right. We need to get all of the bits for this, don't we? So, all of these require essence. So, we should probably try and make a bunch of these, like... Well, we need an air essence. We need an earth. We need a fire. We need all the avatar essences, basically. There we go. Quest complete, apparently. That's all the quests. I might swap these out. Oh, no. Because, yeah, I can't do that. Maybe it's close time. There we go. We are getting ourselves some essence. I'll just set this up over here. Simple enough, right? Sink underneath, and then I'll put some bone meal in there as well, just to make sure that it works right. I need to get my locking tool, and I can lock all of these. And this will just chug along the entire playthrough now. I want to get 40 of each, right? I'm just going to use my time in the bottle, because I barely used it this entire playthrough, I'd say. Never mind, I've used like 5 hours worth. Probably just on this just now, but oh well, it's fine. I'm guessing with these you can just lob these in. So like, there you go. That looks pretty decent, doesn't it? And then we can just lob all of these back in over like this. Ooh, I like the look of this. And then this one, for example, so I'm going to do this one first, the unobtainium alloy. So we need 4 of those. What was the other bit? Vibranium. Vibranium. Stick this one in the middle. I'm guessing it's just the same as it used to be, right? So we just do that and then give this a redstone signal. Have a lever right next to it. It doesn't need to be a lever. You can just have any redstone. And there we go. That's going to use up all of the essence that we've gathered. And there is an awakened unobtainium vibranium alloy. So we can check that one off the list. I'll wait for these to... Yeah, I'll wait for these things to crank out as much as they can. And then I'll do that a second time. And then we can move on from this. Right, that's the block done. I'm going to do the furnace next. So that is this one here. Never mind, we need to do some of this awaken. How do you make this awaken stuff then? There's a bee for it. Amazing. Must be another way of making the gems, right? Ah, figured it out. Kind of. Yes, I figured it out. You need to make the essence first, which comes from the block, the essence block. And to do that, you need a Supremium block. You need 10 of each of these, but apparently it's actually 40. This is wrong, unless it is right. Who knows? Anyway, we also need some of this stuff, which is dropped by the Wither and the Ender Dragon when killed with an essence weapon enchanted with mystical enchantments. So we need to go and do that, and we need to do that loads of times if you think about it, because to make one of these we need a whole block, because this is 2 awakened Supremium each time. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, and you get 9 out of a block, right? And in fact, we're going to have to do that a ton of times. So I'm going to have to make a Supremium sword, I think. Excellent. Okay, got myself a Supremium sword, and it says that you just need this mystical enlightenment, which is right here. Enchantment. But you can't enchant these, and I just read it just now. You need to get it from a villager. I don't know if there's a specific mystical agriculture villager. That's a point. I didn't look at that. But what we can do is if we get a lectern, we got at least one. We got a couple of villagers back here, I think. I am going to block myself in. They've disappeared. Brilliant. Okay, I need to go get some new villagers, and I will trap them in, and we'll go and have a look. These two are still, yeah. We will go and have a look and see if we can get the mystical enlightenment book, because we need the book. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. This is my life for a while. Shimmer. Nope, that's not it. I just had a chat on the Discord and apparently find it in the other, in a dungeon chest. So I'm going to go look for that right now instead of doing this, because this is taking ages. Okay, we found ourselves a village. This was bloody ages away. I think this is the village. Yeah, structure compass says it is. Stick that away. Ooh, flipping heck. There's a lot of those. Ah, it's because it's, yeah. I was going to leave this part in, but I'm completely blind the entire time, and it's not very nice viewing, so I'm going to rip this bit out. Basically, I went through this entire place, and there was no chests anywhere. So I moved on to a dungeon instead. So if you search that in the structure compass, that's what I was looking for. Now, this is more like it. This is what I was thinking. Is that diamonds on top? Well, that's pretty cool. Take a few of those. Ah, you know what would have like lots of chests that I haven't even been in yet? And that is the pyramid. So maybe we go... Why am I getting diamonds? I've got like tons. I'm getting confused between my 2 series. What's this? Zombie. Zombie. This might be a good way of getting gems. Just walking around here because there's loads of stuff. Loads of stuff to kill. Again, I didn't find anything, so instead I went over to the pyramid. Right, back over at the pyramid. We can kind of ignore everything and just run around and try and look for chests. Am I wrong in thinking that there's chests here? No, there is chests. Hey, hey. Power. It's not bad, is it? Ooh. Oh, you get vibranium and stuff in here as well. Multi-shot. That's pretty. Mana boost 5. Flipping heck. Looting 5 as well. It's pretty decent. Aha. Oh. Just some regular netherite boots right there. I feel like there was another one in here that I missed. No, I got that one. Well, this is a good way of getting gems as well. All I'm looking for is this flipping enchantment though, innit? So, oh, what's that? Mending, leech, reach, nope. That one doesn't have it. I'm a little bit OP in this gear, to be fair. Nice. I may be going back the same way that I've already been. No, I haven't. Sweet. That was a horrific sound. There's a lot of diamonds. Wow. Okay, I think it's time for us to move up. Here somewhere? There's a chest. There's nothing in it. Yeah, I think the loot R, or whatever. Flipping heck. I think loot R, like, removes some of the valuables that you might get. How does this thing work, where you right click? Okay, I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, no, there's a couple of chests over here. Let's quickly get rid of everything. Oh wow, this has got all of the loot. That's what we're looking for. Yes, mystical enlightenment. That's what we're looking for. Right, on the top floor, if I can actually get at these chests. Lots more stuff. Oh wow. Okay, things are literally cramming around me. That's how that's how many there are. I want to grab all of this loot. This will be very useful later on, I reckon. Right, for our troubles, we managed to get Mystical Enlightenment 4 and Mystical Enlightenment. Is that 4? VI? I think it's VI is 4. And we can... Oh, that thing still doesn't work. I keep forgetting. There you go. We can pop down here, and then one of these is the one that... Extractor. There we go. Let's grab these. So, yeah, lob a couple of these in, and we should split them up. I might try and make the highest one. Oh, wow. Okay, it goes really high up. That's the one we need. Let's put the rest away, because we don't really need those right now. And that's on its own. What does that do? Cool. These two we can, I think, combine together. We've got an anvil right here, so... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. That was 6 that we had, so now we've got 7. I'm going to put this on my my sword. I think it has to be a mystical sword. Don't quote me on that, though. So if we put it in this one... Hey, there we go. Now, I do already have a place set up for this, so up here. Right down here, I made a little box that we can fight the Wither in. So all we have to do is go down here, and we're in. So this is not the nicest looking box in the world, but it'll do for now. And I've got a couple of withers that I captured a while back. So we can place those down. Give them a couple of whacks with the sword. And that gives us 10 dust. So we don't I thought it was 1 per. We don't actually have to do much killing with this. Which is pretty decent, isn't it? Okay, I was just going to do these off camera, but I just got not even afraid of death. You've earned a level. Oh, yeah. We're level 9 now. It's pretty decent. We put everything in the treasure thingy because we wanted to get loads of stuff for that. I don't know if there's any other good things to use here. Improves stealth speed and reduces range detection. Okay. Improves zombie, fight, and prayer undead. The potion one's probably pretty good, but I'm gonna do treasure seeker even more because it seems like a good one to do. And then I'll chuck a couple in the alchemist one. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do the last one, which should give us 40 overall, because we killed 4 withers doing this. Oh, and you get some Supremium from that as well, so that's pretty decent. So, cog stuff. Yeah, so now we can use this to make some awakened Supremium. So you can make 10 blocks of this, but I am just going to make 1 to begin with, so we can crack this one out. And yeah, sweet. And now I can use that for this thing. Although I do need to fill these things back up, which isn't too bad. One over there. And what is it for the Supremium furnace? This thing? Ah, I need to make awakened Supremium ingots and some gemstones as well. Right, there we go. Got these down. And that is making us the awakened Supremium furnace. Yeah, we got another one down. So that is just the rejuvenated flesh, the Firite ingot, and the miniature Twilight Forest portal that we need left. Which does mean we have to do like a ton of Twilight stuff. I've done quite a bit of Twilight recently, so I might just blitz through it in a single episode, just because you guys have seen it a couple of times already. But that might be where we leave it for today. I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit. Got ourselves some awakened Supremium, which is pretty awesome. We got this thing here, which not bad. I might try and make the sword. Can I make the awakened Supremium sword? Yeah. Although I don't know if it's going to rip the enchantment off when we make it awakened. Doesn't do that much to it, to be fair. I don't know what the difference is. Can you augment this? Is that a thing? I know you can use these jewels, which then give it like different effects. Allows you to walk on lava. Wow. More attack speed, walk on water, poison enemies. Burning heals you, so that'd be pretty good. Right, anyway, let's call it there. So, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Here's what this room used to look like. So it's been a while since I posted about stuff in the house, but this is one of the main things we've been at recently. We fitted these windows ourselves. I'm not sure I had many clips of that, to be fair, because you got to be pretty quick. But you can see, where is it? Right there. Do you see it right in there? That is a screw that screws up into a bit of wood that we had to put in there. You can see right here there's like a load of like gunk on the outside, which is you've got to use some builder's foam. So I sprayed some foam in the corners here. I also actually did some plastering. So I plastered all of this, so it plasters all the way up to this. And I don't think you can notice that I did all the plastering here. I think it looks pretty decent. What do you guys think? Plus, up in the corner here, we've got a this is a bit of trim. So this like just hides the fact that there was a big gap at the top. That I had to spray a bunch of builder's foam in, and then we put this little bit of trim. You can see it up in the corner here. It like moves down like that, and I did it on the bottom as well. This I haven't finished yet. This thing down here has got like, yeah, I need to paint all of this up, and I'm actually going to sand it all down again, because you can see I started doing some sanding here, but it got quite late at that point and we didn't want to upset the neighbours this side because we're attached. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand all of this down and we're going to repaint it, and you're not even going to notice. I mean, the outside looks pretty terrible. If I open that up and flip the camera, you can see that there's loads of builder's foam and stuff like that, but all I'm going to do there is I'm going to cut it, and then we're going to put some trim. I'm going to put some trim all the way down there, and up the top as well. You can see there's quite a lot of builder's foam, but it's fine. It does come off quite easily. Now, I'm not sure why I showed you the one in there, because that one's nearly finished, but this one, I haven't even stuck the thing on yet. This is the trim that just like slots in like that, and you silicone that in, and but you can see, look, there's like a big gap. So that's good at just filling the big gap in. Up the top, I haven't put the trim in yet, but yeah, I've done all of that. And you can see the plaster work that I've done. It's not really plastering as such. It's more just filling. And we're using this this stuff, which is like, I think it's called British gypsum. And you just add a little tiny little bit of water to some powder, and I've got powder here. It looks very 1980s drug bust sort of powder right there, but it is purely for making this stuff right here. But yeah, once we've sanded this off a little bit, you can see like right here it's a bit rough, but you sand it off and then give it a little bit of a paint and no one will notice. So that's pretty decent. And then I need to stick the trim on. I did have to do a little bit of work up the top here because this was a bit knackered. And yeah, we're getting there with all of these windows. If I were you, I would say if you're a little bit handy, if you've got like a drill at least, and maybe like a saw or something like that, then definitely give installing the windows yourself a go. It's a bit of a pain. You have to find some anchor points. So if I open this up, you can see we've got an anchor point right here, which is a big old screw. It's literally like from here to here. Oh, it's a bad example. From here to here, that's how big the screw is. It's a massive screw, and that goes straight into the brick. And yeah, this one I think is worse. Let's have a look. Wow, look at all of the crap up there.
and over there. But again, that will all just scrape off and should be easy enough to get rid of.